Okay, let me guess. You're leading operations and you've got targets to hit, people to manage and keep engaged, and the change initiatives just keep piling up. And yet, change efforts never quite stick, do they? Projects start with a bang, but somewhere along the line they stall. Your team's overwhelmed, trust is thin, and leadership's just juggling too many balls. So what's usually happened in those circumstances? Either change management is ignored entirely, or it's lumped onto the project manager as an afterthought. Or worse, it's handed on to someone armed with a lot of theory and zero hands-on experience. And that's how we end up in this loop again. So look, I'm a manufacturing girl at heart. I absolutely love a factory. I've been in your shoes, your lab coats, I've been on your line walks, I've updated SOPs, I've been to crisis meetings, and here's what I know. Change fails when we forget about the people. You wouldn't parent a child by only ticking the technical boxes, right? New shoes, tick. Nutritious food, tick. Swimming lessons, tick. But what about the other side, the daily messiness? It's the same in business. Change needs structure and it needs emotions. And that's why I created the Sustain method, a practical, flexible process designed for real operations leaders. So, I'm Kristen Holly, and I help operations leaders like you deliver change that actually lasts. Through my consultancy, the Clarity Framework, we implement my proven Sustain method so you can stop firefighting and start to see results. Here's how we do it. Firstly, we assess and align. We map the terrain, so we get to know the business, we define the roles, agree what success looks like, and align leadership from day one. Then we implement. We'll make sure the project's chartered, we'll establish governance, assess impacts, and build a comms and action plan that will actually get followed. And then finally, we sustain. We embed the change into your culture, rewarding the right behaviours, learning from the journey, and making sure that success sticks. With me, you don't get waffle. You get clarity, structure and accountability, and space to breathe. You'll see change delivered faster, with less stress and more engagement. And it won't unravel the minute your back is turned. In my career, I've led cultural and behavioural change and projects that truly took hold. This isn't my first time, and it shows. So, what do you actually get? You'll get tools and templates and frameworks that are ready to go. We'll have weekly check-ins, or as often as you like, and I'll be there at the end of an email or a telephone. You get progress reports and sustainability reviews and bonus training in change, mindset and resilience. There's also options for one-to-one, consultancy and workshops, whatever needed for your project. And this is from just £3,000 from 1 day a week. And if you commit to 6 months, then we can reduce that down to £2,600. I can only take on a few clients at a time. So if this is something you need, book a call now and we'll talk it through. Don't worry, there's going to be no hard sell, just clarity on whether we're a fit for each other. Are you thinking, we can do this ourselves? Well, maybe, but if that were true, wouldn't you have done it by now? You might be thinking that change consultants are too expensive, but when you compare it to a full-time hire at maybe 100k, then it's going to be a lot cheaper to use someone like me. I'm in your business 1 or 2 days a week. I'm focused, I'm effective, and I'm actually doing the work. And with over 25 years in this industry, I do know what works. So you've got enough on your plate. You don't need another theory, you need traction. If you're ready to stop spinning and start aligning and finally sustain change, then I'm here. Let's do this. Book your call. Let's make your next change actually stick.